between 2800 and 1800 BCE. Somewhere in what is today Pakistan, there existed a civilization known as the Indus Valley Civilization. It's known for being one of the world's earliest major urban societies, existing at the same time as ancient Mesopotamia and ancient Egypt, yet completely independent from them. And it produced several incredible cities, including Harappa, Lotho, and Dhalavira. But by far the most famous and impressive of these cities was Mohenjo Daro. Today, we're going to explore this incredible city, why it was so advanced for its time, and why it may have been deliberately destroyed. Let's get into it. The modern-day Sindh province of Pakistan is believed to be where the Indus Valley Civilization had its origins. According to historians, it was here where the languages, customs, and traditions that would come to define the Indus Valley people took shape. It was also here in 1922 that a railway contractor named R.D. Banerjee stumbled across a collection of strange bricks while working on a project near the ancient city of Mohenjo Daro. Excited by his discovery, he alerted the Archaeological Survey of India, who began excavating the site. Since then, dozens of archaeologists have worked tirelessly to piece together the history of this incredible city. In 1980, the site was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Center, and today is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Pakistan. But why? What made Mohenjo Daro such an incredible place? Well, for starters, it was extremely well planned out. Most cities of the ancient world were a bit of a mess. They usually had a central area where most of the activity took place, and the buildings just kind of spread outwards from there with no real organization or structure. This wasn't the case in Mohenjo Daro. Here, the city was laid out in a grid-like pattern with straight roads, intersecting each other at right angles. Along these roads were carefully planned blocks of buildings, which were in turn separated by equally sized streets. It was this almost mathematical precision that allowed the city to function so well. Not only did it make things like road maintenance and building construction much easier, but it helped to regulate the flow of traffic and maintain order. Furthermore, this design ensured that every citizen had easy access to the city's many public amenities, including its advanced drainage and sewage system, great bath, and numerous granaries. It even built multi-story homes out of dried mud bricks, something that we associate with modern-day cities, not ancient cities of the Bronze Age. But perhaps most surprising of all was the city's apparent egalitarianism. There are no temples or palaces here, no evidence of a ruling class or social hierarchy. From what we can tell, the people of Mohenjo Daro were all equal. They lived and worked together in this utopian city, trading and socializing without any apparent conflict or inequality. This is supported by artifacts like seals, toys, and pottery found throughout the city, none of which display any kind of religious iconography or symbols of wealth or power. Instead, they show everyday life in the city. We see people going about their daily activities, merchants selling goods in the marketplace, children playing in the streets, all seemingly happy and content in their little slice of heaven. But like all slices of heaven, it did not last. Eventually, the city was abandoned, and it was likely destroyed around 1800 BC. But why? Fortunately, no one knows for sure. Some believe that climate change may have played a role, while others believe that the nearby river shifted course, making the city uninhabitable. Still, others believe that it was deliberately destroyed by an invading army. However, this last theory seems unlikely given that no weapons or other war-related structures have ever been found here. Instead, it appears as though the people of Mohenjo Daro were either forced out of their homes or simply chose to leave on their own accord. Whatever the reason, the city was eventually abandoned and left to the mercy of looters and the elements. Sadly, this isn't the end of the story. After the city was abandoned, it was looted and destroyed. Much of what was once great was lost forever. But fortunately, enough remains for us to get a glimpse of what life was like in this ancient city. And it's clear that the people of Mohenjo Daro were centuries ahead of their time. I developed sophisticated systems of government, urban planning, architecture, and technology that were unknown in other parts of the world at the time. They created a society that was tolerant, egalitarian, and highly advanced. And they left behind a legacy that continues to inspire awe and wonder in those who study them today. And it's because of this that we must do everything in our power to preserve sites like Mohenjo Daro for future generations to enjoy and learn from. Thank you for watching.